Hello everybody, once again, this is your boy Cliff, aka Mr. Swank. Hey, just want to talk a little something about one of my guys for, I want to say 20 some years plus, just came and visited me for a hot second. I'm not going to say the name, he know who he is because we had to talk. And it's amazing how the conversation went from, we got an event coming up we're going to take care of, and how we've matured and grown since then and to now. It's amazing how we're all established, kids, marriage, beautiful things in our life that's going on, which is good. The key thing was that when we had that conversation, there was certain elements when we talked amongst each other that was still some of us in our group was the characteristics of still as we were youth, as we was young. So it was amazing how we talk about certain situations, and it was about how this person act, this person act. I'm like, wow, 20 something years or 30 something years later, and it's still certain situations of as we were little kids, little shorties. And it's amazing how you can grow and mature, but still have some of those characteristics of a youth within yourself. So for me, it's like a thing that I need to be around and understand, because I have certain things about me that's still childish, that's still of a kid. And I told my son the other day that, earlier today, that I still have insecurities and certain little detailed things about me that I need to work on. And this is where it's all come from. I just needed that boost from my 20-year plus friend to come see me. And I want to make a video about it and explain it, because I think what's missing now is that some of us don't know ourselves. And if you know yourself and know your do's and don'ts, your wills and wants and can'ts and ain'ts, you can become very successful. And I was just telling him how that I got a lot to tell my guys, my 20 plus year guys, because we all have changed. We all have different attitudes. Some of us, like I said, the conversation we had, still have the same characteristics that they had when we were younger. Some of us don't. I think I've changed. When I talked to my close friend, I could tell he's changed, which was very impressive. Well, he's always had that characteristic of himself. And I'm just very excited about the event we have coming up. It's not an event that's a major event, it's just an event we got together as a group. And the thing I love about that I am a part of some of the old generation of people that associated with each other for not just 5 or 6 years. You meet people 5 or 6 years, at the job, or 10 years you met at the job. But these are guys I knew when I was a little kid, like my mother know their mother, and vice versa, and uncles and nieces and nephews, and everybody knew each other from a nice community. And I did a couple of videos about Memory Lane Part 1 and Part 2, where I walked through the alleys and I reminisce on all those old things that we used to do when we were little kids, and it gives you a good feeling inside. I mean, it gives you a beautiful feeling inside how back then life was so sweet. Oh man, it was sweet, simple. I enjoyed it. It was a blast. We had so many good times, and I can go on and on with the stories, but the main topic was just the simple fact as in how you can mature and be in a certain plateau in your life, but still have certain insecurities and childhood characteristics within yourself that you need to work on. So for me to have this conversation, it just brings to my attention my characteristics, because I prefer to talk about myself than others, because if I talk about others, that's being negative, and I preach and practice positivity, not on Mondays and Sundays or Wednesdays, Thursdays. I do it every day. It's a lifestyle. So for me, man, I was always being shy and bashful and quiet, not speaking up for myself. All those years, I always was bashed for that, for not speaking up, being quiet, not taking control. And as I grew and started to take control and be more aggressive about things, and knowing that aggressiveness is not a bad thing, it's just that you got to be aggressive, stand on your own 2 feet as a man. And I noticed that the more I'm aggressive, the more stuff I'm getting done. I'm like, wow, Cliff, this is crazy how you're getting things done, being aggressive and not being laid back and on a chill mode. So I just want to share this with you guys. I got to start making more YouTube videos. I want to start talking about different topics. I'm going to start doing more interviews with people. I just did a video with the kids that I just promoted or just put up. I interviewed them. I want to start doing interviewing with different variety of people. I started a while back. The videos and stuff got deleted. And this is the start of something new. So I want to leave you guys with this message. Even though you're mature and of a certain age, you can still have childhood characteristics within yourself that you probably still need to work on, and either know that you need to work on it, knowing it is first half of the matter. So peace and blessings, and I want to say a special shout out to Morgan Davis. The bottle was empty. There I go with the laugh. Everybody talking about laugh. The bottle is empty. And the reason why I like this Morgan Davis because it's old school. Go down smooth, don't come up rough. And I guess I'm trying to get a sponsor for them. I don't know. But I like this Morgan Davis wine. It's nice and smooth, it's chill. And for some reason, it still brings that old school feel to me, which is what I love. So peace and blessings.